This is footage from a Hoopers workshop I did with Disney the Working Cocker Spaniel and instructor Sarah Fenby. Although Sarah is a judge for UK Hoopers and has seen me and Disney in competition, the first exercise she sets for us was for me to take Disney round part of the course so that she could see what our faults are and what areas we needed to work on during the workshop. There is a lot of wind noise and people talking in the background of the original audio of this video, so I have silenced it and I will be relaying what she says in this voiceover instead. At this point, Sarah is showing a lot of restraint and is only shouting out directions to me to remind me where to go. Later, she starts to yell at me to stop wafting a fart, which is her way of referring to my flapping hand. You are supposed to keep your guiding hand still, wave it around as I do. Now I'm in trouble as I'd forgotten we were going to end at that hoop and have the treat ball in my pocket. The timing of rewards is everything. A different sequence this time. Disney wasn't awake, so I started again. As I took her back to the beginning, I said we needed to run and I was corrected. Disney needs to run, I'm not allowed. Hoopers is about me walking and my dogs running round the course independently of me. I was given a reminder as I set off again not to waft a fart, keep my hands still and use it to put the power on to keep Disney out on the course. I'm actually getting praise now, as I'm doing it right and Disney is going where I want her to. I'm being shouted at for running. Given I'd hurt my knee before taking part in the workshop, it's advice I should heed. More reminders not to waft a fart. Disney remembers we stopped at that hoop last time and is looking for her treat, and needs to be reminded firmly to get back out on the course. We both got praise as that was a lot of effort for Disney to do. Another go around the same sequence. I was reminded not to waft a fart, yet again. Disney actually moves fast past the people and canters this time. Once I was aware of flapping my arms all the time, I tried not to do it. I have to say that holding my arm up for more than a few seconds is very tiring. I also find it hard limping around the course with my arm up, as it knocks me even more off balance. Or at least that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Disney is positively flying around now, although I should be shouted at in a moment for trying to break into a run. It was necessary to keep up with her. Disney does slow down as we come past where the people are sitting though, and she speeds up once she's past them, and the camera. I stop for a discussion with Sarah, she does this in competition too. Sarah says that Disney is having to work with a lot of distractions, so it isn't surprising that she slows down. I said I've been having this problem for 6 years now and Disney still slows down when passing near people, unless it's the end of the course. Then she goes like a rocket as she wants her treat. I find this behaviour very annoying. Why if she can deal with people at the end but she can't in the beginning is beyond me. But I do know why. She wants her food. I also tell her how hard I find it to work at a distance from Disney when she goes slowly around a course. We stopped for a break while the other dogs worked. This time we're working on sending around multiple barrels. I've zoomed the footage in as we were a long way off from the camera, which is why the quality is deteriorated. Disney likes to predict where she's going to go and wasn't listening when I called her through the barrel, rather than sending her around. She always looks at me like I'm an idiot when I tell her to do something different from how she thinks it should be done, and takes a lot of persuading to do it my way. We get there in the end, sort of. Our third go. The sun has come out, and far from feeling refreshed after a break, Disney seems to be half asleep. As she's black, she doesn't like running around with the sun on her, and tends to slow down in protest and run with her head to the ground. You can't hear the original audio to this video, but the male instructor in the next ring is shouting. Disney doesn't like people shouting, especially men. This may be why she's running so slowly, especially when she moves towards his direction. He's off to the right of the screen. When he shuts up, she speeds up. Disney is still slowing down and putting her head to the ground as we pass in front of everyone, but then I can hear him shouting again. There is a lot to be said for videoing your dog working, as you can see and hear things that you didn't realise at the time. Our last go around the course, and I'm back in trouble for wafting a fart again. Once she gets going, Disney feels more confident, which increases her speed and I'm able to be further away from her. Sarah said the best way to deal with Disney's problems are to reward her when she's running nicely, so that she learns that's the behaviour I want, rather than waiting until she slows down and reinforcing the behaviour I don't want. So this time I rewarded her before I got to where the people are sitting and while she's still running fast. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like or a comment, and don't forget to follow Disney and the Snow Dogs for more great content.